recently I did a video unboxing the Coach Brooklyn 39 bag in suede. I've seen a lot of discourse around this bag and I still enjoy her. I think she's very, very cute, but I wanted to spend a bit of time answering some of those questions and showing you what fits inside the bag, because I wasn't able to cover that in my initial video. One of the questions that I had was around the strap and were around whether the bag comes with any additional straps or whether the strap's adjustable, and I did kind of cover that in my initial video, but no, the bag does not come with any other straps. This is the only strap that it has, and you can see that it's not adjustable. You can't move it. It's sewn down here, so you can't really do anything with the strap really. But I haven't found that I've had an issue with the straps, and I know that this might be partly because I'm tall. I'm 6 foot tall, so actually the strap length was not a bother for me. It kind of sits really comfortably underneath my armpit. You guys can see like this, so it actually fits at a really nice spot for me. And most, if not all, the people that I've seen review this bag haven't had any issues with the length of the strap. I think if you are very, very short, maybe if you're like 5 foot or something like that, then you might find that it falls really low on you. But if you're average height, I don't think that you'd have any issues with the length of the strap. If I can, I'll measure it and I'll put in how long it is exactly, or if that's available on the Coach website, I'll put it on the screen somewhere for you guys to see how long the strap is. And then there was a question around if there are any hidden pockets or anything like that, and there is one pocket on the inside. I'll show you guys a close-up so you can see, but it's basically, there's a small pocket on the inside here, got a little button closure. I'll show you guys a close-up. It's pretty deep, but there are no pockets with like any zips or anything like that. There aren't loads of compartments on the inside, so there's one small pocket that runs up the inside. I think this bag does kind of need an organizer. I think that would help not only with where your things go in the bag, because the bag is quite big and long, so when you put things in it, it can fall all the way to the bottom. So I think it would help with organization, but also with keeping the structure of the bag. You can see that without anything in it, it's super, super soft. Like, you can kind of roll it up if you wanted to. I actually quite like that about this bag. It's not super, super structured. It's very light. It doesn't weigh tons. I find sometimes with like all leather super structured bags that they can be a bit heavier, and I quite like that this is more of a lightweight bag. If you ever wanted to maybe fold it for whatever reason, that is something that you could do with this bag. Maybe if you wanted to fold it to pack it away or put it in another bag, it would be easy to reshape it, make it smaller and pack it really, really flat. Another question was around, does it come with only one dust bag? And the whole box thing that I kind of spoke about, which was that mine didn't come with a box. I still don't think that you should expect this bag with a box. I did buy a Jacquemus top handle bag from Louisa Via Roma, and it came in a Louisa Via Roma box. So I guess if you're buying from a third party seller that maybe pays a bit more attention to their packaging, they might do you a favor and put it in a box. But in general, I haven't seen other people unbox it from a box, and mine did not come with a box. I'm actually thinking of where I might be able to find a storage box that I might be able to store it in. If I find anything, I'll put it in the description. The next question was about how I think it would stand up in bad weather. And you guys know that I live here in London, so we are very used to bad weather. And especially going into the winter, I think it's going to be, and it has been actually, really wet and gloomy. It says that it's suede and grain leather with fabric lining. I can't see anywhere on here that talks about whether the bag is waterproof or not, but I'm going to guess no. It's probably slightly water resistant because leather can be, but I don't think that it's a waterproof bag. I haven't had any issues with water getting into my bag, but I don't wear it in the rain. So, and I haven't been caught out in the rain wearing it. So I think that you will need to maybe spray the bag, or, you know, just be super careful wearing in the rain if you care. I'm going to imagine that it would stain just because it's a lighter brown. So you might get like rain stains on it and stuff from when the rain spots dry. But if I have any further updates or thoughts about that, I will update you guys. The other thing about it that I didn't super think about when I bought it was that it doesn't have a zip, guys. It's very open at the top. There is a button that you can use to close it at the top, but outside of that, there's no like zip that runs along the whole inside of the bag that you find sometimes on bags like this. I actually feel like maybe I would have preferred it if it had a bit of a zip running up it. You guys know I've got the Marc Jacobs tote bag, and that bag has a zip. I actually appreciate the zip, especially for maybe wearing this in different weather conditions. It might help to have a way to close the bag so that nothing can get inside. The next question is around whether I thought the bag was more for like special occasions or more of an everyday bag. I think this is like a super everyday bag, guys. And I know I've picked it up on the Suede, and I've been talking about, you know, being a bit more careful with it. I guess it depends on your aesthetic. Maybe you could find a way to dress this bag up, but it would be a bit too big and casual for me to wear super dressed up. I think that this could even be a pretty good travel bag as well, just because it's so light and it's foldable. So if you wanted or needed to, you could kind of pack what you needed inside of it, and then pack something to pack it in the bag, and then take everything out and use everything outside of the bag and put this bag inside whatever you've packed, the dust bag or whatever you've packed to store it in. It's a very usable bag. I'm actually really happy with the ways that I can use it casually. It's not a bag that I'd probably use for occasions. So I wanted to share with you guys some of what you can fit inside the bag. I'll also insert some clips of me wearing the bag so you can see how it falls again, and some mud shots. I hope you guys have found this video helpful. Do let me know if you've got any more questions down in the comments, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.